Good morning, family.
Good morning.
How is everyone doing what is this, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't even know what the day is. The days are just so good. Every day is a good day. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning here in the nation's capital. You all have dialed into the team Efforts Lifestyle Call, where you're hearing daily things that are going on, learning things that are going to move you from facts to faith to action. I'm telling you, things are just picking up and meetings are happening and conference calls are happening and people are learning about the 10 vitamin sprays and they're getting healthy, they're feeling good. The compensation plan is changing our financial situation and great things are happening here. And you guys are in the right place at the right time. I say every day you are the physician of favor. You need to recognize that, family. I'm going to go ahead and open up the line. This is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, along with my business partner, One Star, Pastor Del Wafer, DCQ qualified. The line is open, family. Go right in. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is Carol Dillingham, Pastor Denise, Pastor Del.
Good morning, Carol, up in Pennsylvania. Good to have you here. How are you?
I am blessed and well. How are you all doing?
I'm doing great, Carol. I want you to get my number from Lawrence, will you please, and give me a call?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Good to have you here this morning.
Thank
well,
you.
Keep it coming, family. Who else is with us this morning? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
Adele Green, Northern Virginia.
Hi. Whoa. Watch out. Your innovation is on the move. Well, welcome to the call. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Whoa. Innovation on the move, family. My goodness. Well, welcome, family. Who's with us this morning? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
California.
Wow, that was several folks that came in. I'm not sure whether they're in Colorado or California or Nebraska. What was that? California's in the house.
All in Nevada.
How are you? How are you doing this morning?
I'm all sprayed up, feeling good.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. You get sprayed up. Well, welcome, Perry. Going to go right here from you at the line. Who's with us? Introduce yourself. Hi, Brother Jackson. How are you, sir?
Doing great, Pastor. Doing great.
Beautiful day here in the nation's capital, huh?
Magnificent day.
Yes, it is indeed. Well, family, I'm telling you, we're going to go ahead and get this.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Thank you all for dialing in this morning to the team Efforts Lifestyle Call. We are learning each and every day, every hour on the hour. Someone is calling with a wonderful result, wonderful testimony, a wonderful story as a result of taking the vitamin sprays. Our sprays are phenomenal. I was thinking the other day, I've been taking these vitamin sprays since March of 2013, and I keep them on my kitchen counter at home. I keep them in my bathroom at home, and it's so lovely to see that my children get up in the morning when they come home from school, or before they go to bed at night, they pick up those vitamin sprays, and they spray away. You know how hard it is to get children to take vitamins? If it was in a pill form, who wants to take anything in a pill form? No one wants to, but it's a good feeling to sit back and not have to tell your children, go take your vitamins, or go do this, or go there. Just look for the sprays to pick them up, and they spray away. They take them in the morning before going to school, at night before going to bed, when they come home from school, and it just feels good. You know that they're getting, some good nutrition. And I have to say that since my children have been taking the vitamin sprays, I'm not noticing a whole bunch of sniffy noses and coughing, and no one has caught the cold. Usually about this time of year when the weather changes, we're running for the Tylenol. And it just feels good to know I'm not running for the Tylenol anymore. I'm running for the vitamin A. And that's just a wonderful feeling. Well, I'm going to check to see if my business partner wants to. Pastor Dale, are you by chance with me this morning? I know that you're traveling, coming back to the East Coast. I'm just going to stop here to see if you're in between flights. Are you there, Pastor Dale?
I am here. No, I have not left L.A.
I'll be bored in about 2 hours, but I am here and accounted for. So,
vacation would try to hold you up.
Yeah, so it had a few early appointments and late appointments last night, and we're trying to get as much accomplished, much done. Really need another day, but I'm going to have to come back and do it again. Just so much happening here, guys. Meeting new people, getting new people acclimated, getting them ready to go. So listen, California has now become a beachhead for us, and we're going to be spending a lot of time here now. So we got some players that we're going to be working with, and we're really excited about that. So all I can say, guys, just wherever you go, wherever your foot is planted, make sure you're talking to somebody, because we have a product. We have a opportunity that no matter where you are in this country, where you are, there's people that you will meet that want what you have. They'll want the product. They'll want the opportunity, and so it's our job to make sure that we spread the brand. We are brand ambassadors, and let's not forget it. Yeah, we're constantly talking about the brand. As I said, always. The brand is bigger than you, bigger than me, bigger than any company, bigger than any individual. And the better the brand does, the better we do as representatives and distributors.
Wow. Well, Pastor Bill, tell us quickly what great success have we been having on that 10-minute opportunity call?
Well, I tell you, I hats off to the guys who kind of been helping me out fill in since I've been gone. With the LA and Paul and Derek. Those guys really been pulling the water for us, and we've been really, really getting some good responses. And I know I have not been able to check some emails on a couple of them, but we've had some pretty good feedback on them every day. Like I said, there's over 35 people every day that listen to the recorded line, the playback line, and you'd have to say most of those are people that are not distributors, but they're people who are being referred to that line. So we're getting over 35 people a day that listen to the referral line. We're doing probably about, actually the numbers are kind of down for the last couple of days, but we're probably doing about for a whole 4 calls. You're looking at this week, we were doing probably about, I'd say about 60 calls a day so far. So we're really, really excited about what's going on with that. It's obvious it's a tool that people are using, a tool that people need, and a tool that's helping people work. One of the things that we gauge whether or not some new promotion or whether or not some new tool is working is when you go in your back office and see how many new signups you have. And as I'm going in the back office and I'm looking, and we're seeing new signups every single day, So guys, you guys keep on doing it. Keep on sharing. Keep on talking about, the morning calls, the night calls, and the 10-minute calls, as well as the 24-hour playback. It's working. People are being inspired. People are tuning in. People are getting their interest piqued, and people are following up. So proof is in what the sign-up ratios are, and from what I can tell is every single day there's new people that's joining the business.
A great 10-minute opportunity call, Sam, that suggests that if you have, I know sometimes you say, I don't really know what to say. What can I say? I don't know enough. Or I can't say it the way Pastor said, or I can't say it the way Eric said. And I really want to tell people, that 10-minute call will say it for you. And like we said, it is provided for you 24 hours. So if you miss the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, there's a number you can dial in as a recorded. Just send your guest to listen to the recorded version, and then that way do a follow-up, answer any questions for them, and get them on a three-way call to go ahead and bring them into your organization. Well, Pastor Zell, we have a powerhouse on the call with us this morning. She's part of a team that is just growing rapidly. I love the unity of this team. They had a picture on Facebook the other day that just spoke so much power. It spoke so much volume. They all have these beautiful vitamin spray T-shirts on. And I don't know how many was in that picture, but it was overflowing. And this lady is the mother of such a great leader that we have in Virginia that's taken over the Innovation team. And I'm so happy to have on the call this morning. She's dealing with rheumatoid arthritis, I believe, before coming to the sprays. And that was living with some pain and some other issues on the test she was dealing with before being introduced to the vitamin sprays. But get out of her way. She is on a roll. She's taking everything that's in her way with her, and she's going straight to the top. She is all the way in with 10. Pastor Teresa.
Yes, I'm excited today, and I'm on the line today to hopefully help someone else to get excited because you know, you don't need much to get excited about these sprays because the sprays speak for themselves. All you have to do is try them. And as far as my testimony is concerned, I had rheumatoid arthritis, and my vitamin D level was a 17. And osteoarthritis as well. And I had a lot of joint pain in my knees and my back and my ankles and hips. So the prognosis wasn't very good because they told me that if I didn't get on steroids and didn't get on all of this medication, that I was looking at, being crippled or in a wheelchair and that type of thing. So it was very serious. And so, I didn't even tell my kids about what they were really saying. I just went to work, with what they were telling me to do. I also was diagnosed with sleep apnea. And if anybody knows anything about sleep apnea, you're not getting what they call a REM sleep. You're sleeping, but you're not you're not totally sleep. You're not getting the proper sleep. So I could go to bed and be sleeping all night, and still they said I wasn't getting but 1 hour of REM sleep. So this is where the chronic fatigue came in, because you go to bed tired and you wake up just as tired as you were when you went to bed. And also it was very difficult for me to sleep at night because they had I was like Darth Vader with that mask on and and that breathing machine. And but nevertheless, I kept taking the medication, and every time I would go back to the doctor, they would prescribe more and more medication for me to the point where I wound up with taking about 10 pills a day. And a lot of them had side effects, too. I also had high blood pressure. And so it was just, I've been healthy most of my life, and it just seemed like everything came crashing down at one time. And I'm hoping that somebody on the line today can be encouraged, or someone on the line today that if they're contemplating whether to try the sprays, that they can hear what some of the things and relate to some of the things that I went through in my body. But with all of that, with that bag of medicine and all of that, don't you know I wasn't getting any better? And I began to tell my son, Eric, that I'm on all this medication and I'm not getting any better. And there has to be another solution. So we had a conversation. He told me he was going to a meeting. He had something in mind. And so I told him to hurry up and go to the meeting so that I could find out what he was talking about. So make a long story short, he came back. He had the sprays, and we looked at, the ingredients and the fact that they were natural and everything. So anyway, I started on vitamin D. And I have to tell you, this is the good part right here. This is what gets me excited because, I was looking at a hopeless situation, but I have to give the honor and the praise to God. I really do, because I was praying. I was praying that God would bring an answer, and God brought it right to my hands. So I began to spray the sprays, and immediately I noticed the difference. I noticed the difference in my joint pain and stiffness, and I noticed that I was able to sleep a little better. So I kept on, and I added the B Boost and the Super 10 and the Cell Energy. And so I just, I noticed after taking the vitamin sprays, things was getting better. I started getting energy that I didn't have because I was experiencing that chronic fatigue. And I noticed I was able to do more. I was able to, get busy and do more. I noticed clarity of thinking, where sometimes the medicine causes you to have fogginess, mental fogginess. And so I was experiencing clarity, mental clarity. And so I started feeling so good that I told Eric one day, I said, I feel like I can walk, because I used to be a power walker. And with the rheumatoid arthritis, I couldn't do it anymore. And are you guys there?
Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead.
Okay. All right. Because I'm getting fired up now. And so I told Eric one day, I said, I feel like I can walk again, because I used to be a power walker, but I couldn't do it anymore. So he said, let's go. So in the heat of the summer, it was in August, in the heat of the summer, we took off walking. Do you know that I was able to walk a mile without any kind of pain or strain? And what makes it so great is that I just knew I was going to be in pain the next day. But the next morning, I jumped up because I didn't have no kind of pain. I was excited. I was running around the house. I couldn't believe it. It was truly a miracle. These sprays work. So if there's anybody on the line that's, like I said, that's contemplating whether to even try the sprays, you got to try these sprays. If you are going through anything, and even if you're not, even if you don't have any illnesses that you're dealing with, you need to take these sprays for preventative measures, because if you start taking them now, you may not have to cross any of the bridges that I crossed. I'm in the gym now. I'm walking there. And, that's huge for me to go to the gym after 4 years. Even my other son, Dante, he said, I'm impressed myself, Mom. And so I'm really, really excited. I'm dancing. My sons are on the sprays. My sisters are on the sprays. My parents are on the sprays. Everybody that I come in contact with, I'm telling them about the sprays. I'm praying and spraying, y'all, and I cannot be stopped.
That's the truth. I'm so happy for you as I listen to your story, and I can only imagine where you were. All the medication that you're taking, having rheumatoid arthritis, that's a very painful condition to deal with. Not able to walk, not being able to go into the gym, and all the side effects that you could get from taking. You said you were taking 10 different pills. All this
10 different.
And so,
yeah.
Where are you on now as far as have you cut back on all that medication now? And I mean, just to hear you say that you're in the gym walking and moving around, and so that you have all, as everyone can hear, we have all this energy and all this passion,
Yes. Yes. That's the good part about it. I went from 10 medications. Now, the last testimony y'all heard me give, I was down to 1. Well, guess what? I'm at none. I'm at 0. I'm on 0 medications. And it's on here in Virginia. 10 Nation is on fire. I went from 10 different medications down to none.
Wow. So now what is your doctor saying about all that? Because I know he probably thinks you still, because it's like my doctor. He thought I was still on the medication. I said, plain that time, I said, no, I'm not taking any medication. So what is he saying about that? Is he trying to say, or is he trying to...
Well, I had originally went to my doctor in regards to the sprays because of all the medication that I was on. And he seen that it was natural, so, he didn't have anything negative to say about it, and that the fact that I did need the vitamins, especially vitamin D. And so I kind of did like you. I didn't say much about it as I returned back from my appointments because my blood work was getting better, my D level was rising, and this type of thing. So my doctor doesn't know that I'm on no medications. My next appointment, I'm going to be able to tell him that I'm on 0 medications.
I remember when I told my doctor, when I finally, because, it's almost like you don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't know what.
Right.
When I finally told him, I said, no, Dr. Delaney, I'm not taking steroids, no, I'm not taking that, no, I'm not taking the inhaler, no, none of that. And, he went through my charts. He said, so what are you doing? I said, well, I've been taking this vitamin D spray. It's all natural. And I tried to show it to him. He kind of looked at the point of his eye. He looked at my chart. And it baffled his mind. It really did, because spiritualism has been treating my condition for years. And now he's seeing wonderful results, not because of medication, but because of a natural vitamin spray. And so as he was closing out, he said, well, all I got to say is this, well, just keep on praying, because your prayer must be working. I said, yeah, prayer is praise. Prayer is praise.
Yes. Okay. This is a good antidote. Praying and spraying. Yes. And so I'm feeling great these days. And then the business opportunity is nothing but the icing on the cake. Because, you see, for me, I'm telling you, it's the icing on the cake. Because for me, if I didn't even make a dime, just the fact that I'm off of all that medication and I'm feeling good, I'm on the treadmill again, I'm on the exercise bike and the ski machine. I'm doing it all. And I am so excited because I feel like I got my life back. That's worth more than money. So the business opportunity is nothing but the icing on the cake for me.
That's so true. I was at this innovation CTP last week, and I was listening to your guests and your new business partners that were on board, and they were sharing the sprays and, the excitement about the results that they get. I think it's one lady, I couldn't get her name, but she's doing the sprays for about 2 weeks. And she was sharing with one of the guests. She said the same thing. She says, I don't know what it is. I just started taking the sprays, and I got this energy. I was feeling good, and you could see her eyes were her eyes had lit up, and her face was bright. And she said, I just feel like I got my life back. And it's such a good thing to stand back and to listen and to hear people talk about the results that they're getting from taking these vitamin sprays. And Pastor Teresa always got to say, we can't make any claims that our vitamin sprays can heal or cure any sickness or disease that people are dealing with. But I'm telling you, I had to listen to people's testimonies. They would tell you themselves what these sprays are doing. I mean, look at your son, Eric. Look at Ashley. Ashley looked like a little beauty queen when I was out there last week. I mean, my goodness. I was like, look at, I had a little fairy tale story. He was just simply glowing. This is beautiful.
This whole team has testimonies as to what the sprays are doing for them, and that's the exciting part about it. We all have our own story, and it's just so wonderful when we come together and we're experiencing new life. We're experiencing things that had us stuck in life. We've been able to overcome. And just as you said, no, we're not claiming that the sprays are healing or doing any of that. But what we are saying is that when the body gets what it needs, the body is able to heal itself.
All right now. All right. Now, Pastor Teresa, you were at the big event. You were at the East Coast Regional. You made a trip to get around and meet everyone. I was watching you. You went around and you made sure you made yourself known. You got everyone's name. So tell everybody what it was like attending the big event and meeting all the people and meeting Melanie McGill.
I tell you, it was so awesome because, see, I love people, and so I don't sit back and wait for people to come to me. I just start working the room, and so I start going around, and it's so wonderful to encounter people in your family because I really look at this as a family. 10 is a family, and so I wanted to meet those people that I've been talking with, via Facebook and social media and that type of thing and on the calls. I wanted to be able to meet them face to face. So this is why I help myself to going around and introducing myself and meeting and greeting them. And it was so exciting because, they such warm welcomes and many were coming from all different parts of the country. And, it was so exciting just to be together in one room. It was truly dynamic. The excitement in that room, it was powerful. It was powerful. It was like an electric wire, a live wire was let loose in that room.
It was, and we try to encourage everyone to attend the big events. You really don't know what you're really a part of overall until you come together with everyone from around the globe and to meet the owners, Don and Miguel, and all the other great leaders in the company. Well, Pastor Teresa, I always say whenever the girls get on the call, we always kind of kick Pastor Dale to the curb. And you need to bring them in because he said meditation with the girls. Yeah. Come on, Pastor Dale. We're sorry. You have anything for Pastor Teresa?
Well, Pastor Teresa, it's just the excitement in your voice and getting your freedom back. It's like you said, it's just, it's worth more than money to have your freedom back, have your health back, where you can do things that you weren't able to do. You weren't able to walk, weren't able to do all these things that you're doing now, just because your body was just constrained and it was out of balance. These natural vitamins, these natural supplements help your body to push back to get back in balance. And it goes back to what you were saying, if you give your body the right ingredients, you give them that which is what it's looking for, it will take that which that it's been waiting for, and it will do what it needs to do in your body. It's not about does our vitamins heal and cure? No, we can't say it heals and cures and all that other stuff. But what we can say is that there's people who are taking natural supplements, and these natural supplements get it in your body, and your body is taking that and it's making changes in your body as a result of it. Just like medication. You put synthetic medication in your body takes it and it makes changes. And a lot of times those changes are side effects as a result of the body trying to find its balance, that you've been putting some stuff in it that's taking it out of its balance. So we just, we thank God for you and thank God that you have, you're feeling better, you're looking better, you're doing better, your pocketbook is better, so you have a lot of great things going on for you.
It's a win-win situation.
It's a win-win. Hey, we said it's a win with 10. So that's what this all is about. It's about changing every deficiency in our lives, from our pocketbooks to our health. And you guys there at Innovation with your son Eric, who's leading the charge, is making that happen, and that's very, very important that people hear that. And what I want to just ask you is this. Is that, as Pastor Denise said, you've been to the big events. You guys are inspired by the big events. You guys are holding meetings as well there in Northern Virginia on Tuesday nights. And what has been the experience of when you guys first started holding meetings to now, as your team is growing? Why do you think that you guys have so much momentum there in Northern Virginia?
Well, I've asked myself that same question, and, because hindsight, you can learn a lot from hindsight. Number one, we have a great leader in Eric, and he's my son, but he's also a mentor, because, sometimes if you don't know a thing, you got to learn to listen to those that already know, those that already have been down that pathway. So I'm so thankful that we have a great leader in Eric that's willing to impart in us those things that we may be deficient of where network marketing is concerned. And so also, I think it's the team effort. And so we're trying to really live up to the name Team Effort Network. We don't want it to just be a title. We really want the cohesiveness to be there, to be able to work together, to be able to pull, on one another and support one another. And because there will be challenges and there will be things that we each may go through. But if we are truly a team, then we'll be moving together as a team. So it won't be any individuality that when one arrives and one achieves, then the whole team will achieve. So I love that. I love that. And also, Eric is a stickler on training. We just went through a training course that he had on Saturday, and it was so dynamic. We all left there charged up. We left there empowered and feeling like there was nothing that we cannot do. We left there with tools that we can use and not just grabbing at straws, you know. And so I think that these type of things makes a difference and builds momentum, because you know that you're not alone.
Well, you guys are doing a great job. Thank you, Pastor, for coming on and joining. It's always exciting to hear your voice and to see what's new in your life and your team's life. And we're so glad to have you aboard, and look forward for you coming on next time.
Yes, vice versa.
Thank you, Pastor Teresa. Well, family, you heard Pastor's testimony on that she was taking 10 different medications. She was on a sleeping machine, and she had high blood pressure, rheumatoid arthritis, not able to walk for the last 4 years, and having side effects from all the medication that she was on. And she just started taking one simple spray, that beautiful, beautiful vitamin D. I tell you, we're always going to appreciate the vitamin D. I think that was the beginning of all of our testimony, that vitamin D. And she started taking the vitamin D, and right away got results from taking that spray. And now today, she's off of all 10 medications. Her high blood pressure is within normal range. And I'm not going to say her high blood pressure, the high blood pressure is now, let's just say it's gone. And then she's no longer taking that medication. And not only that, she's in the gym, walking. She's walking.
That right there is a miracle.
Now, when you think of rheumatoid arthritis and then walking a whole mile and then getting up the next day and not being sore, ooh.
My goodness, that's huge. That's huge.
That is huge. Pastor Teresa, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you are part of this family. You bring so much joy and excitement. I know that someone has heard your story today, and they're motivated, and they're moved, they're inspired, and they are encouraged. Innovation is really growing. I love the team picture you all put on Facebook. It just shows teamwork and how that team is just growing. I mean, you know what? I just see huge numbers coming out of Innovation. So keep up that great work and continue to do what you're doing. And we'll see you at the top.
Yes, I will see you right at the top.
Yes, ma'am. Wow, beautiful story. Well, let's go into Atlanta, Georgia. I know you met this gentleman at the CCC.
Yes, I did.
One star, Kevin Vaughn. Are you there, sir, without books today?
Absolutely. How's my business partners doing? Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and Pastor Teresa, how you doing today? God bless you guys. Y'all excited?
Yes, we're excited.
You got that right. I tell you, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, I was sitting in front of Pastor at the event, and if I didn't know any better, I would have thought that was Eric's sister. I tell you, man, because she was rolling with the excitement. I tell you, looking all young and everything. I tell you, God is so good. So we're so proud of you, and thank God for your awesome son, and of course your sister-in-law, or daughter-in-law, as well. You guys are amazing. So it was a pleasure to meet you, and we're always here with you. Amen. Yes. Great. Hey, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Pastor, we just want to share some quick updates, ladies and gentlemen, real quickly. For those who are new on the call, we just want to make sure you have these awesome websites so you continue to build your wonderful business. First of all, the websites for our corporate 10, which is TEN, is specifically for all the TTPs that are going on around the country. You want to go to winwith10ten.com. That's winwith10ten.com/calendar, just for the new folks, mainly, so you can have that information. It's so important to plug your folks into these TTPs that are happening all across the nation. So once again, winwith10.com/calendar. I'll give you a little more structure there on what TTPs are available, and of course all the details as well. And just tie your people in. No matter if you're in California, you're in Maine, if you're in Florida, Texas, doesn't matter where you're at, you can tie your folks into these wonderful TTPs around the country. Also, too, I want to let you know another awesome website for everybody is teameffortnetwork.biz. Teameffortnetwork.biz is our corporate website as well. And then the last one we want to give you is our video overview, about 3 or 4 minute video overview. That's winwith10.com. That's winwithpen.com. It's an awesome video for those who say, hey, I want to know a little bit more about our wonderful business. Share that video with them. Follow back up, ladies and gentlemen, within 24 hours, and then get them signed up, get them on the sprays, and everybody's excited. They also, too, want to let you know for those, for all our family members that have people in the metro Atlanta area, we're doing TTPs, Pastor, on Tuesdays now. We're on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia area. So we want to share that with everybody that has people in the metro Atlanta area to get them to our TTPs on Tuesday evenings from 7 to 8. We're doing an awesome training and, of course, awesome presentation for your folks. And we'll get them rolling and signed up for you guys and get them to their TTPs. So our goal is to continue to have TTPs every single day, no matter where you're at in the nation. So we wanted to share that information with you. Hey, Pastor, I wanted to share these things with you because you guys got me a little excited when Pastor was talking about what the sprays have done for her. I want to share this very, very quickly. These are just, now we can't claim that what's happening because we don't claim no miracles. We don't claim any healing from our sprays, but I just want to share with you 10 things that I wrote down as Pastor Teresa was talking today a little bit, what our sprays can and may do. First of all, cut your medical costs. Okay, that's one. Number two, no medication. Number three, better attitude. Number four, more excitement. Number five, more energy. Number six, more time with the family. Number seven, reduce conditions that you may have. How about this one that Pastor mentioned? Number 8, prevention. Very important there. Number 9, better relationships. Better relationships. We heard about that because people's attitudes get better and better relationships happen. And number 10, as Pastor mentioned earlier, more money. Woo, that's just 10. That's just 10. There's probably another 10 that we can talk about right there. It got me excited there, Pastor. I tell you, that was
all right.
Oh, I love it. Hey, Pastor, are y'all ready for some quotes right now? Woo!
Yeah.
Got me excited. Okay, well, let's talk about this. The theme for the day. The theme for the day is the great attitude, great goals. Great attitude, great goals. Our first quote of the day. This is powerful, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to take this into your mind, into your spirit, into your soul, and take this to another level in your business. First quote is, when something bad happens, you have 3 choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or let it strengthen you. Come on, guys. Y'all let that strengthen you each and every day. And the next quote of the day is awesome. Start shaping your own day. Oh, I love this one. Start walking your own walk. This journey is yours. Take charge of it. Stop giving other people your power to shape your life. Come on now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't listen to this. Looking for those 4 aces, guys. Mel talked about the 4 aces. Don't forget that awesome training that Mel gave us. Look for your aces, ladies and gentlemen. Forget the 5 of clubs, the 2 of diamonds. Forget all those guys. Look for the 4 aces as you move forward. Hey, Pastor, our next quote of the day says, I have decided to be happy. I know Pastor Denise loves this one. I have decided to be happy because it's good for my health. Woo, y'all heard that one? Not only is it good for your health, the sprays are good for your health. Oh, I love it. Hey, the last quote of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to take you to another level. It's going to take you to the next level. And this comes from Nikisha Bond's awesome training as well. She trained as well on Monday. How to achieve your goal. First of all, you got to define it, right? Nikisha talks about that a lot. You got to want it, ladies and gentlemen. You got to believe it. I know Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale talk about it. You got to believe what you're doing. Write it down. I know Pastor Denise loves this one too. Write it down. Guess what? You got to split it up then. Then you got to review it, right? Then you got to schedule it. And guess what, Pastors? Then you make it happen. Back to you, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Pastor Teresa. God bless you guys. Have an awesome day.
Thank you. One thought, Kevin Vaughn. That's like you got to take action, family, to make it happen. So it's been a great call, Pastor Teresa. Thank you so very much.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you, Sophia. You have anything to say, Pastor Teresa, before we close out?
I just want to encourage everyone.
Her call dropped. Pastor Teresa knows if your phone died, but she dropped one. I'm pretty sure what she was going to say is going to come from her heart for family. We have a lot of TTCs that are taking place around the globe. Reach out to where in your area to make sure you're getting your guests and your families into the place where they can see the full presentation and hear the heart of the presenters. If you're in the Ohio area, you have Denise Moore. If you're in Louisville, Kentucky, you have Vicki Soto. If you're in Atlanta, there's Kevin Vaughn. Detroit, there's Sharon. If you're in Virginia, there's Eric. If you're in Denver, Colorado, there's Mr. T. If you're in California, there's Nikisha. And also in California, Samantha and Donald Joseph. If you're in New York, there's Sabrina and Ainsley. And of course, here in the NCAA area, there's Pat Still and myself. Just check the calendar of events at teammethod.network.biz. Find out whether there's a TCC in your area and get your guests into place. And also take advantage of the 10-minute opportunity call to get your guests onto here in just 10 minutes, the power of 10 and our vitamin sprays. Join tonight on the call at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mr. T will be on tonight at 8 o'clock, followed by Pat Lowe, that will be on at 9 o'clock. Well, it's been a great call, and don't forget, we have 2 weeks left, family. 2 weeks, that's a lot of time to qualify for that $1,000 bonus and to also qualify to have the privilege of being an executive founding member in 10. We have just a few months left before we celebrate our 1-year anniversary. And at that 1-year birthday anniversary, you will be able to walk across that stage. If you complete that promotion this month, until the 31st, receive a $1,000 check and also receive the title of being an executive founding member of 10. That's power. That's power. So join us tonight on the call. Be back on the call tomorrow morning. And know this, family, you are loved and you are greatly appreciated. God bless you and have a blessed day on purpose. Mwah.